Let's talk about the benefits of hot peppers, and then I'll catch up with the chat a little bit more. All right, the health benefits of hot peppers. I'm a huge fan of hot peppers. I love them, and now I will reveal the massive benefits, longevity benefits of hot peppers, and how they're going to improve your health all around. Let's go into it. There we go. Those look like some peppers, hot peppers. I don't think they're cayenne. Looks kind of like cayenne, but anyways, I love habanero peppers. I'm a big fan of habaneros, and so is my roommate. There's my roommate. He did a video where he's trying to eat like 13 habanero peppers. I think he failed. He only got to eat like 4, and then he like started vomiting up blood. Okay, so yeah, hot peppers are awesome. By the way, hot peppers do not cause ulcers. We'll get into that a little bit more. It's a myth. It's an urban legend that hot peppers cause ulcers. It's a complete lie. I'll prove it to you. This is Dr. Richard Schultz. He is a famous herbalist, and he said, if you master only one herb in your life, master cayenne pepper. It is more powerful than any other. Now, the type of pepper isn't that important. From my research, it's all about the heat of the pepper. Meaning, habaneros are perfectly just as good as cayenne because they're just as hot as cayenne or hotter. I think habaneros are even hotter than cayenne. So it's all about how much capsaicin, which is that hot substance that the pepper has. It's not about necessarily the type of pepper. That's not really the important thing. It's about how hot the pepper is. So habaneros are a perfect replacement for cayenne, and they're basically just as medicinal and powerful from my research. Well, let's get into it. Okay, what else do we got? Oops. Here's the little clip where Dr. Schultz is talking about hot peppers can actually revive people from the dead. In emergencies, they can kind of...
There are some advantage to having a preparation. If someone's having a heart attack, if someone's having a stroke, if they've gone into shock, you can bring them right out of it with cayenne pepper. I had a man come to my clinic, and this man came into my clinic, and I didn't know he had arrived. And I asked my secretary out here in Malibu at my clinic, I said, has Mr. Smith arrived? And she said, he's late. And about a half hour later, I said, have you seen him yet? And she said, no. And she peeked out and she goes, well, I see his car in the driveway. We went out to his car, and he had literally died. His heart had stopped, his face was gray, his lips were blue. And I saw he had had a heart attack and died in his car. I drugged him. I drugged this man by his shirt and coat right out through the window of the car so fast. I always had a bottle of cayenne in my pocket. I started putting numerous dropperfuls of cayenne in his mouth. Before his heart even started beating, his face turned red. It dilated the blood vessels. His face turned red. I started CPR. They took this man to the hospital. They couldn't believe that he was able to be revived without a defibrillator. So right here, you have a defibrillator in a bottle. That's cayenne tincture.
That's something to remember.
Oh, it's amazing stuff. If someone is seriously ill, cayenne is, think of the blood when you think of cayenne. Okay. Also, if someone's had a stroke, I had more than one patient have a stroke in my office while they were there. They were in such bad health. Cayenne immediately stops the bleeding, reduces the blood pressure.
Absolutely incredible.
Oh, in the old days, they used to pack this in bullet wounds in the Wild West to stop the bleeding. If someone cuts themselves, they can put cayenne powder right on the wound, stops the bleeding. You'll see in 2 or 3 days, you probably won't even have a scar on the area, and it'll be healed.
No kidding.
Cayenne pepper, whenever you're thinking of an emergency, someone's cut themselves, you can put it on the wound, put it in your mouth.
But
heart attack, stroke.
We're going to have this in our house.
So, that was amazing. It can save people's lives. It can save the life of anyone. If anyone's having a heart attack or stroke, get some cayenne pepper, get a tincture, a cayenne pepper tincture, carry it around with you. I was thinking about like making a necklace with a cayenne pepper tincture with a little instructions. Say, if I'm unconscious, just squirt like 10, 20 drops of 10, 20 vial fills, dropper fulls of cayenne pepper in my mouth so it can revive me. Wouldn't that be cool? So I might do that Because if your heart ever did stop or something, it could literally just wake you up. Just the power of the cayenne pepper, man. Okay. So some of you guys might be thinking that you want to just take cayenne pepper capsules to spare yourself the painful experience of eating the peppers. I would advise against this, and so would Richard Schultz. He said, if you take cayenne pepper in capsules, you may be wasting your time and never getting the cures I got with my patients. What was going on is that much of cayenne's healing action occurs right in your mouth. As cayenne touches your tongue, the cayenne absorbs in seconds, and nerve endings send signals throughout the body, sending waves of fresh blood to wherever you are sick. New healing begins in seconds. These surges of fresh blood do not occur when you bypass the mouth by taking capsules. So this is kind of the attitude that, look, you got to pay to play. So if you really want to experience the full benefits of cayenne pepper and habaneros and these capsaicin, you have to take it via the mouth. You have to feel the pain. No pain, no gain. Okay, you got to pay to play. You can't cheat the system and just take a bunch of pills and think it's going to be the same amount of healing. So incorporate these chilies into your regular diet. So when you have Mexican food, just chop a bunch of habaneros on there. As much as you can stand. When you have guacamole, just throw a bunch of habaneros in there. When you have, just put it in your food. That's the secret. That's the real secret. Tons. I mean, I eat tons of habaneros. You get adapted to it. The more you eat, the more you can tolerate. So let's talk about this. Capsaicin and the hot peppers improve your circulation. When you eat hot peppers, the capsaicin in the peppers stimulates your nerve cells in a way that favors increased blood flow. This effect was tested on rats in a 1993 study. So, improved blood flow is huge for health. Health of the brain, health of the heart, health of the entire body. You want to have improved blood circulation. When you think about it, eating hot peppers basically can even mimic the effects of exercise. Okay, because we know the benefits of exercise in large part come from the improved circulation. By exercising, you're moving that blood all around your body. And you want that blood to be moving around your body because that's how the nutrients in your diet, in your bloodstream, they get to your brain. You want to have that fresh circulation of blood. And eating hot peppers can kind of mimic this effect of exercise. And people also exercise because it produces endorphins in the body. And eating hot peppers does the same thing. That's why people get addicted to eating hot peppers, because they're really addicted to that endorphin rush. And those endorphins actually increase your longevity. There are studies that say that people with more endorphins, and this is one of the reasons why exercise makes you live longer. You exercise, you get an endorphin rush, that's good for your body. Same thing with hot peppers. You want to feel that pain because that's going to give you the endorphins. If you just take capsules, you don't experience the endorphins. You're not experiencing the pain. No pain, no gain. And then also exercise. When you exercise, you're deep breathing, right? Exercising forces your body to breathe deeply. When you eat hot peppers, you naturally notice that, you're breathing deeper. It's like your body kind of forces your body to breathe deeper when you eat hot peppers because you're trying to cool down your mouth. It's kind of a way that also mimics exercise. Well, let's see here. Dr. Schultz, he says, cayenne moves blood. Without blood flow to sick areas, how can any herb work? The whole idea of using any herb is to digest the chemicals in that herb and then get those chemicals into your bloodstream. That's what digesting it is. But if we don't get that blood to the arthritic joint, or to the cancer tumor, or to the brain malignancy, or to the liver, then forget that herb. So, what he's saying here is that the cayenne pepper, the habaneros, the capsaicin, when taken in conjunction with other nutrients, with other herbs, it can be an exponential effect. So it increases the power of those herbs because it gets them into your bloodstream better. It gets them moving around into your brain. You want to be taking anything you want to an increased effectiveness. You want to be taking it with capsaicin, with a hot pepper. So when you're taking a supplement, eat a hot pepper with your supplement, and you're going to get a more powerful effect. More of that supplement, more of that herb is going to get delivered all around your body through your bloodstream. Dr. Schultz says you can take all the milk thistle you want, but if you have bad circulation to your liver, it's not going to do you any good. You can take all the ginkgo you want, but if you have bad circulation to your brain, the ginkgo is not going to be able to get up there either. So yes, a lot of people are taking supplements, but their circulation sucks, so it's not really helping them. You know, you got to get the circulation is crucial for healing. You have to have a good circulation. And these hot peppers are maybe the top thing to improve your circulation, which is why Dr. Schultz puts them as his top herb. If he could master only one herb, he said he would master the cayenne pepper. I think that's powerful. And this guy is like a master with herbal healing. He knows this stuff. This is his life's work. So think of hot peppers as a potentiator, right? You take them with something else to make them more powerful. This is kind of the reasoning why cultures, I think it was the Aztecs, they would eat the hot peppers with hot chocolate because they knew that the hot chocolate, the cacao would be potentiated by taking it with the hot peppers. It increases the effectiveness, the healing properties of it. So, we have improved digestion. In traditional medicine, hot spices have been used as digestive stimulants and to cure digestive ailments. A 2010 study published in the journal Applied Physiology, Nutrition, and Metabolism looked at the effect of capsaicin on the activities of antioxidant enzymes in the stomach and intestines. Researchers found that it improved the functioning of all these antioxidant enzymes, showing capsaicin can protect the stomach and intestines while favoring digestion. It's definitely good for digestion because it increases the stomach acid. And a lot of people, as they get older, they lose the ability to produce a lot of stomach acid. And because they lose that ability to produce a strong stomach acid, they have this weak stomach acid and they can't absorb minerals as well. Stomach acid is vital in the absorption of minerals. And yeah, so by eating the hot peppers, it's going to stimulate your stomach acid to produce more stomach acid, and you're going to absorb your food better, you're going to absorb your minerals better, you're going to improve your circulation, and it's going to be awesome for your body and your health. And we'll get into the myth of that hot peppers do not cause ulcers at all. I'll get to that. Let's see. Endorphins. So I was talking about endorphins. It's not uncommon to hear someone talk about getting an endorphin rush. Sex, exercise, even hot peppers, all sorts of things are credited for these hot euphoric highs. This was an excerpt from an article. So eating these hot peppers, it's like a natural, safe endorphin rush. It's like a natural high that you can get. And yeah, people get addicted to this endorphin stuff. Endorphin rushes, and that's why people with sex addiction, people with exercise addiction, and there are people with a hot pepper addiction. I think a hot pepper addiction is the safest type of endorphin addiction. I'm probably addicted to hot peppers. I think I am, but it's like safe and it's actually healthy. Versus if you're addicted to these other things, I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy to be addicted to sex or exercise. But hot peppers is probably the safest form of this endorphin addiction. Okay. Hot pepper compound could help hearts. Yes. Okay, let's look at what this article has to say. The study focused on fiery hot relatives, a piquant family of substances termed capsaicinoids, the stuff that gives cayennes, jalapenos, habaneros, and other chili peppers their heat. The study indicated that capsaicinoids may reduce the size of deposits that already have formed in blood vessels, which narrow arteries in ways that can lead to heart attacks or strokes. So this stuff could help you prevent getting a heart attack or stroke. That is powerful. I mean, that's like, I think one of the #1 killers, isn't it? That's hot. Very hot to prevent heart attacks and strokes. All right. Yes, it is. Top killers in the U.S. We have heart disease as being the #1 killer. Wow. Look at that. Hot peppers are going to reduce your chances of dying of heart disease. Definitely something that's important. Heart disease is the #1 killer of women in the United States, claiming more lives than all forms of cancer combined. Here's some girls eating hot peppers. I thought we'd just watch a little bit of this because it's funny. Now, do it. I would encourage all Eternal Life fans to eat a hot pepper, film it, put it on YouTube. And maybe I'll show you guys. If you guys do that, I will be so happy. But here's some girls doing this. It's pretty funny. You know, I don't think people...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have Sabrina here with me.
It's loud.
And today we're going to be eating the Carolina Reaper pepper. These are the world's hottest pepper. Are you ready for this? I don't know, are you? Not at all. I'm literally shaking right now. I'm scared for my stomach. It literally smells deadly. Ooh, it actually smells good. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay. So another benefit to having everyone eat hot peppers is you get to watch people in, you know, excruciating pain from eating them, and that's also good because it makes you laugh. And we know that there's something called the Schadenfreude, where you get pleasure from watching other people in pain. So we want to be having a bunch of people eat hot peppers so we can experience that Schadenfreude. We can get pain from their suffering. That is another benefit of hot peppers that is excellent. Okay. Let's talk about eating hot peppers for a longer life. All right. Like spicy food? If so, you might live longer. Say researchers at the Lorner College of Medicine at the University of Vermont, who found that consumption of hot red chili peppers is associated with a 13% reduction in total mortality. Wow. That's a lot. 13%. Wow. Primary in deaths due to heart disease or stroke in large perspective. So, dude, this is powerful. I'm telling you guys, Eternal Life fans, if you want to live forever, I strongly recommend you eat hot peppers. I mean, unless you have an allergic reaction or something. But if you're a normal person who can handle hot peppers, do it. It's going to be good for your living forever. Here's a little meme. Don't die of a heart attack, okay? This is bad. So, almost done, and then I'll interact with you guys a little bit in the chat. We'll take a break, and I'll just talk with you guys in the chat, see what you guys have to say about this. And curing with Cayenne. I wanted you guys to check out this article. It's a Dr. Schultz. If you want to learn what he has to say about this stuff, I put a full interview in the description, so go check that out. It's a in-depth article about, curing with Cayenne. So this guy is the expert here. I'm just the messenger. I didn't come up with any of this stuff. Okay. So let's talk about, do peppers cause ulcers? Do peppers cause ulcers? No. Now here is why. Here's how I can tell you that they do not cause ulcers. If you eat a bunch of hot peppers, I mean saturate your mouth with habaneros. Just chew on a straight habanero. Just saturate your mouth with those habanero juices. It'll hurt at first, But in an hour, you won't feel a thing. There will be no physical damage to the tissues in your mouth. It'll be gone, as if you never ate the hot peppers. So that is telling you, that should tell you that the hot peppers aren't causing no physical damage to the tissues in your body. It's tricking your nerves to think they're being damaged, but they're really not. Now, if you were to compare that to something that actually does cause damage, like garlic, the juices of garlic are actually caustic, like they're actually physically damaging the tissues of your body if they're saturated too much in your mouth. Like, I've chewed on a lot of raw garlic and my mouth has been in pain, several hours after I'm done chewing on the garlic. So it's actually caused physical damage. There's no such thing with hot peppers. You can eat any amount of hot peppers. In an hour or two, you're not going to feel it. So that to me is showing that it's not causing physical damage. Plus birds can eat, they eat hot peppers, like a lot of hot peppers, as the regular part of their diet. And they don't damage their digestive tract or their stomach or anything. So, now it might aggravate ulcers if you already have an ulcer that's formed in your stomach. But then again, we know that hot peppers stop bleeding. So if you have an ulcer that's bleeding in your body, it can actually be beneficial to have hot peppers because it will prevent the bleeding and put more blood flow to the ulcer and everything. So I just think that this hot peppers causing ulcers is a complete myth, and don't take it seriously. It's a lie to discourage people from eating hot peppers, which are amazing for your health.